Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nina, welcome back to the Metal Book Tavern. So today is November 29th of 2023 and so it was 5 o'clock today in Tbilisi, Georgia. I opened my Spotify and saw that my Spotify Wrapped results are finally ready. I was going to read a book I borrowed from the library, well ahead of my reading plans. And then I knew I had to record this video the moment I saw the Wrapped button. Finally, here I have my Spotify Wrapped results. Yeah, just like many other people, I am to share my own Spotify Wrapped results. I haven't checked that out. We're going to find out my top results together. But before I go to Wrapped, I want to tell you that I made some predictions for this year, and let's go through them. Here, I made these predictions on 18th of October 2023, and let's go through them. My Spotify Wrapped 2023 predictions. Top artist, Blind Guardian, again. I won't be surprised if that would happen. Second, Rammstein enters my top 5 artists. Yeah, in June this year, I started listening to a lot of Rammstein. I've never been addicted to so much Rammstein before, but I can tell you that they grew on me a lot. That would be actually something really new. Third, Sabaton enters my top 5 artists. I did listen to a lot of Sabaton, especially in August. I discovered the songs like Dreadnought and The First Soldier, especially Dreadnought, very cool song. People say that it sounds a lot like Bismarck, but I think that Bismarck is still much more epic. Number 4, Creator enters my top 5 artists. Yeah, for the 3rd time in a row. So finally, I definitely gonna say that these 4, Blind Guardian, Rammstein, Sabaton and Creator, are going to be my top artists, although I don't know whether Rammstein, Sabaton or Creator are going to be 2nd, 3rd or 4th or whatever. I'm definitely gonna predict Blind Guardian to be the 1st. Number 5, my top genre, metal. Well, nothing surprising here. Let's move on. Number 6, classic rock enters my top 5 genres. Yes, because I like classic rock. Number 7, medieval or a genre close, well, bard music or folk music or however you call it, enters my top 5 genres. Yes, because I listen to a lot of medieval music. Number 8, industrial metal / Neue Deutsche Härte enters my top 5 genres. Well, yes, not only because of Rammstein, but because of also some other Neue Deutsche Härte bands. Yeah. Here comes the most interesting one. Number 9, artist number 5, Nightwish, Black North Night or Burning Witches. Okay, the deal is that I don't know who is going to be my number 5. I can definitely tell my first 4 artists, but I don't know who is going to be my number 5. Maybe this is going to be the bands that I mentioned, or maybe it's going to be something else, I don't know. We're going to find out. Number 10, top song, Life Beyond the Spheres by Blind Guardian. I love that song. This is my favorite song from their The God Machine album. I love it so much. I had that song on pause when I opened Spotify and so Wrapped. Number 11, Mein Herz brennt by Rammstein enters my top 5 songs. Okay, this is the song that changed my perspective of Rammstein. I loved it so much, and this made me realize that Rammstein are really, really cool, and this is one of the few songs that has appropriate, more or less, lyrics. Number 12, The Dark Tower by Burning Witches enters my top 5 songs. I liked the song from the moment it came out in February this year. The album The Dark Tower came out in May. I loved it. I streamed it 3 times and I would love to stream more. Number 13, Wicked Witch by Demons and Wizards enters my top 5 songs. Yeah, I love that song. Absolutely amazing guitars there. It's very sad, melancholic, but really lovely. Number 14, Mein Herz brennt is my top 2nd song. I have completely forgotten about this point. Number 15, and the last, the 5th song to enter my top 5 songs, though not necessarily number 5, is one of the following. A, Blind Guardian, The Ninth Wave. B, Creator, Violent Revolution. C, Sabado, Mighty Polish Tank. D, The Krupps, Nazi Southspeed. E, anything by Sabaton, maybe Dreadnought. Yeah, that song from their The War to End All Wars album. I think that's what it's called, their recent album that came out in 2022 in March. And F, anything else by Blind Guardian. Oh, I forgot my pen, so here I have some pens and I'm going to make points in this journal. And also one more thing, I'm not embarrassed for the artists I listen to at all. I adore them, they're absolutely amazing. It's the fact that they are way too addictive. They're so freaking addictive. I can't help it. Let's do this. I'm nervous. 2023 was a feast for your ears. You listened to 65 genres. I thought I listened to more. How did your taste stack up? Oh, a sandwich. Oh my goodness, I'm really nervous. My top genres: metal, rock, power metal, Neue Deutsche Harte. What? How could this happen? Oh no! I did not expect this. How could pop end up here? This must have been a mistake. Actually, no, it's kinda correct. For I, during summer especially, was in the mood for discovering new music, and I went to discover various different genres, including pop. Yeah, kinda makes sense now when I think about it. I was correct about metal and Neue Deutsche Harte, yes. I hit 0.5 and 0.8, but pop, it was very surprising. I hear the Ninth Wave by Blind Guardian, and this year you listen. This is something geographical that they added. Let me see it again. I didn't understand what this meant, but wait a second. One place listen just like you. Bayreuth, Germany. People there are far more likely to be fans of Blind Guardian, Hamilton, and Sabaton. I'm sorry, mispronounced it. I played 2040 songs in 2023, and there was one that really connected. I got that finally right! Live Beyond the Spheres by Blind Guardian is my top songs. I played it 245 times this year, starting on January 3rd, and it still sounds perfect, because yes, the 10th point I got correct. But you had room in your heart for more than one favorite. Let's check that out. Pause this. So, I got Live Beyond the Spheres. Yes, I got the point number 11, Mein Herz brennt. And I also got the point 12, The Dark Tower by Burning Witches. I got this correct, but I absolutely did not expect the Damnation to be here, and the Morphine Child. I really wanted Wicked Witch by Demons and Wizards to be here, maybe next year, because it's such a solid song. My top song 2023. Here's a playlist of... Okay, I will deal with the playlist later. Time is a construct, but we kept track anyway. Okay, show me. I listened to Spotify for 586 minutes to Spotify. That's 26 days non-stop. Okay, one fun fact. A few times I fell asleep while Spotify was on, and only in the morning I discovered that Spotify was on. It simply happened. I forgot to turn off Spotify. Peaked on September 20, 876 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm a foreign English speaker. For me, it's kinda hard to say numbers in English. I was in the top 8% listeners worldwide. Nice. You listened to 886 artists this year, but one came out on top. Any guesses? I don't know. Which band is going to be there, because there are 886 bands? I don't know. Okay, say hello to your top artist, Blind Guardian. You are a top 0.05 fan, and you spend 8,053 minutes together. Okay, you can laugh at me for me saying numbers. It's hard. Okay, got number one correct. I knew it. I want to use this as an opportunity to make this statement. Out of all metal bands that I have listened to throughout my lifetime, I can definitely say that Blind Guardian is the most addictive band I've ever heard. Yes. And in November, yes, it was very too late for Wrapped, but still, I tried to listen to other artists. I wanted, as you can see, I wanted to distance myself from Blind Guardian, and I listened to many other bands. So, fact about me, when I am on Spotify, I create new playlists every month to discover new music. And the last month I had 0 of their songs, because I wanted to discover something else, but at the end of the day, they are always there for me. Okay, let's move on. That was predictable. Moving on. You had something special with your top artists. Here's how you spend time with them across the year. Okay, let's find out. Number 1, Blind Guardian, peak listening month, June, which is my birthday month. They are my peak listening month in June. That's very good. Also, I have number 2, Sabaton, peak listening month, September. That was the time when I listened to a lot of Dreadnought and The First Soldier, especially Dreadnought. That's amazing song. Oh, apparently Sabaton entered my number 2. And I for some reason thought it would be Rammstein to peak in June. Yes, number 3, Blackmore's Night. Yeah! I absolutely love Blackmore's Night. I have a separate playlist of their songs, which I go to frequently. I also have a separate playlist of Blind Guardian songs too. I really want to make a video about my Spotify playlist. I have a lot of them. Peak listening month, June. Okay, so in April I listened to a lot of Creator. I knew Creator would be here. Okay, so number 5 is Burning Witches and peak listening month is May. That's because their album The Dark Tower came out then. So here's my top artists. Finally, so number 1, Blind Guardian, 2nd, Sabaton, 3, Blackmore's Night, 4, Creator, and 5, Burning Witches. Okay, I got the point 3 and 4 correct because Sabaton and Creator are here. Rammstein was out. I didn't listen to enough Rammstein. Okay, and I also got the 9th one correct because Nightwish, Blackmore's Night, or Burning Witches. It was Burning Witches, so I got the 9th one correct. I actually am glad to see Blackmore's Night in the list because they were unfairly scrapped from my previous year's Wrapped, and I listened to a lot of them last year. Has anyone ever told you that you are a great listener? Yes. Well, you are. You spend 1,337, minutes with podcast this year. I'm sorry, it's hard for me to pronounce numbers. Oh my goodness, that's a complete problem. My top podcast, the Scrap Metal Podcast. Yes. This is my top podcast. I love podcasts about metal. The second is The Charismatic Voice. I only listened to 2 podcasts from her. One was the introduction with her, and the other one was the conversation with Hans Zimmer. That's the only 2 podcasts I listened for her. How did she end up in my number 2? But I do want to say one thing about her is that this girl, Elizabeth Jarov, that's her name, the stage name at least, is a great singer, because in August there was this video called How to Make a Nightwish Song, and her voice was absolutely amazing. It was deep, it was rich, it was magnificent, and she carried the whole song. She's a great singer. And the third one is the Great Metal Podcasts. Yes, I love metal podcast. And number 4 is Academy of Ideas, because I love some philosophical stuff. I have a strong philosophical side, although sometimes it's kind of hard for me to find the right words to express my philosophical side. I listened for 272 minutes to the Scrap Metal Podcast. I am a top 16% fan. Let's turn this into a 2-way conversation. Say thanks. One moment, please. We're turning off the lights, sorry. The way you listen this year makes you a hero. Or maybe we should say anti-hero. How am I anti-hero? What does this mean? Time traveler. Have we met before? You travel back in time and listen to songs on repeat again and again. The best tracks never get old. That's true. That was fun. Same time next year. Wow, this rap got me emotional. It was very unpredictable. Oh, wait a second. There's this page. I forgot. I got point 15F correct. My top artists: Blind Guardian, Sabaton, Blackmore's Night, Creator, and Burning Witches. Top songs: Life Beyond the Spears, The Dark Tower, Morphine Child, Mein Herzbrand, and 5 Damnation. Top genre metal. Minutes listened 37. 586. Oh, let's say thanks to Blind Guardian. Now let's look at my results. What I got correct. Oh, sorry, wrong pen. I am surprised that I listened to a lot of medieval music and medieval did not end up here. I forgot to make a square 0.9. Okay, now let's look at my final results. So I got number 1, top artist Blind Guardian. Again, I got that correctly. I got 3 correct. Sabaton enters my top 5 artists. I got 4. Creator enters my top 5 artists. Got that right. Top genre metal, number 5. Correct. I got 8 correct. Industrial metal / Neue Deutsche Harte enters my top 5 genres. Yes. I got 9. I got 9 correct. Artist number 5, Nightwish, Blackmore's Night, or Burning Witches. Yeah, the first year without Nightwish, to be honest. I didn't listen to much of them. I got number 10 correct. Top song, Life Beyond the Spheres by Blind Guardian. I got in number 11, Mein Herzbrand by Rammstein. It entered my top 5 songs. I got 12, The Dark Tower by Burning Witches as my top 5 songs. I got 15F, Anything Else by Blind Guardian. I thought it would be the 9th wave in my top 5. I was wrong. Now, before I finish, I also want to go through my 100 songs on Spotify. Let's do this. Here are my top songs. Okay, what do I have here? Life Beyond the Spheres, The Dark Tower, Morphine Child, Mein Herzbrand, Damnation. Why is Master by Vanessa Wardle here? I never listened. I don't know who this is. Sorry. Edge of Thorns by Savatage. I absolutely love that song. Nazi South Speed by The Groups, one of my favorites. Bright Eyes by Blind Guardian. Bleed. Versailles. Can pronounce that. Violent Evolution, The Ninth Wave by White Whale Grooms. California Dreaming, single version by the Mamas and the Papas. I listened to that song on TikTok and it instantly became one of my favorites. Okay, Mighty Polish Tank, Destiny, Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy, Into the Unknown, Sad But True, Violent Shadows, Bismarck, Red Panda. Oh, that's the song that has Elizabeth Jarov from The Charismatic Voice on the vocals. What else? One, Into the Storm, Robosapien, Cloud Busting, Scandal, Got a Ballet, The Torture Never Stops, Violent Revolution, Wicked Witch, Violent Shadows. I mean the studio version. The previous version was a live version. Steel Commander, Satan is Real, Sirens, This Will Never End, Lars is Gay by Megadeth, one of the best songs ever. Pop is a Rockstar Sales. I'm just definitely getting exposed for my guilty pleasures here. Hail to the Horse by Creator, definitely a cool song. The Attack on the Dead Man, Killing in the Name. Back you, I won't do what you tell me. Back you, I won't do what you tell me. I love that. Sonne by Rammstein, Wasteland by Stranger Vision, Was ist dein Lieblingsfarbe by Rolli und Rita. I'm not sorry. Beneath the Wheel by DRI, Theater of Pain by Blind Guardian, Dreadnought, Spring, The Moonflower Society, Silence in the Snow, Blood of the Elves, Fools Never Die, Extreme Aggression, Circus of Doom, Secrets of the American Gods, the single version. I don't really care much for the official album version. I love the single edit so much. Tricks of the Light, Is There Anybody Out There by Beyond the Black. Oh, it's a cool one. A Question of Heaven by Astarth, Never Enough, Diabolic, The Last Stand, Dawn of Victory, Time Stands Still at the Iron Hill, Poor Man's Crusade, Panzerkampf, The Wizard, Stormbringer, Phantom of the Opera, Shachmat, Fires at Midnight, Ashes of Eternity, Nemo, Wild is the Wind. Okay, I have Soldier of Heaven, Age of False Innocence, Little Dark Age, the song from TikTok. Sign of the Cross by Avantasia, Master of Puppets medieval version by Bardcore, Noldor Dead Winter Rains. This is my new favorite. I loved it. I've listened to it a lot recently. This is such a calm song. Okay, let's move on. Passion on the Opera, Aces High, Let's Dance, Never Light, Scared Tale, Reincarnation, Mountain at My Gates, To Isengard, Wishmaster Live, Throne, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Misery Loves Company, Idima Ru, The First Elder, Roger Stern, Because the Night, Tear, Delusions of Savior, Scourge of Iron. Okay, this is definitely the finale. And so this is Spotify wrapped for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. What are your results? Let me know down in the comments. Goodbye.